Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Garegga here for a PS4 unboxing. This time it's Garegga Revision 2016. I'm a bit late with this unboxing because this package got lost into the usual Christmas madness, but finally it's here. As you can probably make out, I still have to unpack this from the protective plastic cover outside. This is because I wanted to show you this warning, which is kinda worrying. This game doesn't contain a game disc, it contains a download code for PSN. This sticker is kind enough to remind us of this, but I truly hope this won't become a standard for physical releases. So, let's unwrap this. And here's the box, the front cover, we've seen plenty of it. Then we go on the back, which doesn't show much, only the contents here of this edition. In this box we'll find the game product card, the memorial booklet, the OST, 5 clear files, 5 postcards, a pin, the instruction card, the board manual, and a flyer. Time to open the box. Okay, here's the soundtrack. The pin doesn't want to come out. Here's it. This is the download code card. Oh, nice, with a protection for the code itself. These are the postcards. The memorial book. The clear files. Arcade flyer. Instructions for the cabinet, and inside the box, I'll show it in more detail later, we have more illustrations. Before continuing, here's the illustration inside the box, which is really a screenshot from the game. Now I would usually show off the game, but as said before, this edition doesn't come with a physical game, it comes with a download code from PSN. And here's the card that the code comes on. On the back, instruction to redeem the code, and the code itself is masked by this. And here I thought the standard physical PS4 games were poor because they lacked a manual. For this unboxing I've decided to follow the content list on the box, so here's the Garegga 20th Anniversary Memorial Book, called Bluescape. The arcade board test screen, the game's logo, some nice two-page spreads with close-ups of the game. The original arcade board, I'd say. And a brief history of Raising, the original developer. Always nice if you could read that. But if I'm not mistaken, Hardcore Gaming 101 has a nice article on older shooters. I'll add the link in the description of this video. So I guess that this will be incredibly nice if you could read Japanese. This is about the music and the sounds. And these documents are incredibly nice for historians. Well, documents, this is the source code, I'd say. Well, crosstalk session. I was excited for graphic design, but it's once again an interview. Well, they do have some nice sprite sheets though, as well as some very few sketches, in fact one. Oh, nice illustration. Document works. This might be very interesting. Yeah, this is what essentially was looking for. And here's the book. It will be nice if someone will translate all the interviews. That will be an immensely interesting reading. This is the soundtrack that comes in a full-size CD case along with a spine. Garegga Revision 2016 original soundtrack, some advertisement, and here's the CD. 18 tracks, the names are all in English, that's a nice thing. So inside we go. So the CD has a label with all the fighters. Nothing much on the case. Let's see, the booklet is very small. It will be probably, yeah, just a very short description of the tracks inside. These are the clear files, which apparently are one for the player ships and the title of the game. On the back they all have the same logo. The postcards are, well, real Japanese postcards. And once again, they appear to be all about the player's fighter. A nice shot of all the 4 ships together. As with the clear files, the back is the same. The pin comes in this little nice carrying case and, whoops, protects us in foam, and it's the logo of the game. Nothing on the back, and the front is quite simple. This is the cabinet instruction card, which should be a faithful reproduction of the instruction cards that were issued with the original release of Battle Garegga. And you can actually make out the separation line that you can cut along to fit into different size of cabinets. On the back there is absolutely nothing, because there is just one way to display this card. Movement, shoot types, and the 4 ships along with the bonuses. The board manual actually tells arcade operators how to install the game board inside a cabinet. Here we see essentially what you need for game, JAMA connectors, and on the other side the dip switch configuration, test mode, starting coin, how many credits per player, difficulty, screen flip, demo sound, number of players, everything that an arcade operator will need to know on how to operate this game. This is the flyer that will get handed over in arcades to promote the game. On the front we see the illustration, and on the back, I think this is a very short backstory, the 4 available planes, and a brief description on how to play the game. I've let this one out for last because it's just an advertisement for the complete soundtrack that will include the original arcade version as well as the Saturn arranged version, and it came out a few days after this game. On the back, absolutely nothing. I like this edition a lot, and I hope M2 will do the same with the shooters they've already announced for future releases. The lack of a game disc is a pretty big thing for me, because I don't really trust digital distributions, but everything else is essentially a node to the arcade scene of the past. You have the flyer, the board manual, the instructions, you have nice extra like the pin badge, the soundtrack, the art book that is not really an art book, but it's actually full of interesting things about the game. The box is done extremely well. So yeah, the only downside is the lack of a proper disc for the game, but everything else really makes up for it. And if you like shooters and if you are interested in Rather strange limited editions, this is something to get. I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing and you'll stick around for more. Briareos Kerensky, over and out.